I see.
I see. Put your arms around one another.
Put your arms around each other.
Put your arms around each other. I see.
We're gonna have trouble with that. Let's hold hands. Let's hold hands.
Oh, say shalom bimroma. Huya say shalom aleinu. Ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Oh, say shalom bimromav. Yaseh shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Ve'imru amen. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael. Yaseh shalom, Yaseh shalom, shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael.
Huya'aseh.
Shalom aleinu ve'al kol Yisrael ve'imru amen.
He who makes peace in high places
Will make peace for us, for all of Israel, and all of humanity.
Oseh Shalom Bimalav. We pray that God will make peace in the heavens,
But we know that the real work is down here with us,
making the world a better place. Because it starts with us.
because it starts with us.
Who is us?
Who is us?
We is a group of people
considered together.
Us
Implies ownership over that group.
It inspires us when we open a BBG meeting and declare that strength and dignity are our clothing.
And it moves us when we close AZA business and demand that we each go forth into the world and practice the principles
of patriotism and Judaism.
It drives us when we feel the power at international conventions.
Learning together, voting together, and leading together.
It breaks us.
When we walk the train tracks of Auschwitz
and march on living every year.
It builds us up.
When we participate in a global Shabbat to remember.
And sit at our Shabbat tables with Holocaust survivors that have become family.
It alarms us.
When we read about fellow Jews
around the world who aren't safe in their homes.
It propels us.
It propels us.
When we feel the memories of Sinai.
Actively take part in transcending our heritage across generations and practice our people's traditions
together.
It makes us proud to remember the moments in history when we fought.
For millions of war bonds.
For the establishment of national Jewish sovereignty. For the state of Israel. For the civil rights movement and equality for all.
For our brothers and sisters in the former Soviet Union.
And as we sustain our commitment to never again.
For all oppressed people.
It ignites us.
It ignites us.
It ignites us.
When we reflect on all we're doing now to repair our own injustices.
Us means inclusivity for every Jewish teen.
Everywhere and anywhere.
Everywhere and anywhere.
Everywhere and anywhere.
Us means the leadership we put forth in bettering our home communities for all others.
Us means caring for our global Jewish family and mobilizing our family to care for all humanity.
Because it is up to us.
Because it's up to us.
Us is a bond and a living promise that was passed down from our ancestors.
That forever binds us and God.
Us a tradition.
Us meeting each other and us involving our responsibility
to the world around us.
Us inspires. No.
It obligates
every one of us
to dream of a future that we can build, that we will build.
So who are we?
So who are we?
We are every Aleph and B'nai B'rith girl.
We are every Aleph and B'nai B'rith girl.
We are every Aleph and B'nai B'rith girl.
Every Jewish teen who sees a change they can make.
Regardless of race.
Regardless of nationality, physical ability.
Background, denomination, sexual orientation, or socioeconomic status.
We are working towards a world where all Jewish teens
find themselves connected to Judaism.
Find themselves here.
We are responsible for our global Jewish community.
For each other. For us as a whole.
We promise to build up our nation state.
The state of Israel. We vow to be a champion of Tikkun Olam.
And repair the world for each of its inhabitants.
Because every human being is created in the image of God.
We dream of a future where all Jewish teens will feel a part of one Jewish family.
That includes all of us.
This family is strong.
This family is strong.
We are not the leaders of the future, we are the leaders of this moment.
We live toward.
And we live for moments of tradition, when we honor the generations before us.
We feed off of Jewish ritual, and we feed the hungry.
We stay up all night to keep the lights on for those who need our spark, and we shape the future of Zionism
as we work toward a peaceful state of Israel
that shines as a light, as an example, as an aspiration.
We aspire to brighten the world.
We aspire to brighten the world.
We aspire to brighten the world.
We invite our peers,
the hundreds of thousands of Jewish teens
who seek a Jewish us, to join us here and anywhere.
Here and anywhere.
Join us in our movement.
Join us in our movement.
Join us in our work.
Join us in our vision for the world that we are building together.
Join us in our promise
to partner with God
and Oseh Shalom.
To make peace for all of us.
Join us.
Join us.
Join us in propelling the Jewish people forward. Because we know here at IC 2016, it all starts with us.
We're saying first together.
Bruchim Habaim BBYO. Welcome to Baltimore.
It is our honor to welcome you, our movement, to the incredible city of Baltimore, Maryland.
As the International Order's largest BBYO region worldwide, Northern Region East is proud to host the greatest gathering of our fraternity and sisterhood to date.
More than 2,400 of you have made the journey to be with us today.
Representing 600 chapters.
83,000 teens.
Across 37 countries and nearly 24 time zones.
We're growing further, reaching deeper, and delivering lifelong meaning to more Jewish teens every day.
Welcome to our movement's biggest moment.
This year, we mark 92 years of the Jewish people's most expansive fraternal order, the Grand Order of the Aleph Tzadik Aleph.
And we are thrilled to celebrate with our sisters 72 years of the International Order of the B'nai B'rith Girls.
We are the council representatives of the BBYO Northern Region East.
And it has been our greatest pleasure to ensure that IC 2016 offers you nothing short of the best experience of your BBYO journey yet.
Tonight marks yet another record that we set together.
Tonight, we declare that Jewish teens are not the leaders of the future. We are the leaders of today. We're not working towards a tomorrow. We're focused on making today better for our people and for all of humanity.
Every great leader was once a teen. Everything starts with us.
IC is but one symbol of the vitality of our movement. A powerful display of how much our network continues to grow each and every year.
And yet, the statement that we are expressing and embracing here has little to do with any one event or any one particular moment.
Built on the shoulders of generations of AZA and BBG leaders that came before us, and a result of the hard work you all put forth day after day, we're inspiring Jewish teen life in more places than ever before. We feel a part of something bigger than ourselves, and seek to make a positive, lasting impact on the world.
Together, we write Jewish history. The next great era of our community story starts with us.
BBYO Northern Region East is home to more than 40 chapters and reaches nearly 4,000 Jewish teens.
Baltimore is a rich Jewish community with a proud history of Jewish life dating all the way back to the middle of the 1700s. Baltimore's Jewish community has played a pivotal role in international Jewish events time and time again, widely recognized as a leading voice across the national and global Jewish landscape.
We're a city with a proud history of struggle and compromise, cooperation and understanding, acceptance and collaboration. We're a community that prides itself on justice and equality, entrepreneurship, and grit.
Today we further that rich legacy by inspiring thousands of local Jewish teens to live their Judaism proudly across Maryland, and we couldn't be prouder to be joined here, B'nai B'rith Girls, but tonight by more than 300 of our brother Olives and sister B'nai B'rith Girls, and hundreds of our parents, alumni, partners, community leaders, stakeholders, and supporters from across the state.
Thank you to the entire Maryland, DC, and Northern Virginia community for working so hard to ensure that we could successfully host this event. More than ever, we realize how lucky we are to have grown up in such a special place. We will be forever grateful. Thank you for being the greatest advocates and role models we could ever ask for.
AZA and BBG, we're so glad you're here. We're excited to unite our passions for BBYO and Judaism with all of yours. The next 5 days will be packed with inspiration and empowerment.
We're ready to launch this amazing journey with you.
So whether you're down the road or from across the world,
let's show everyone that it all starts with us.
Welcome to BBYO International Convention 2016!
Rabbi Daniel Septimus, 73rd Grand Aleph Gadol of the Aleph Tzadik Aleph, and Executive Director of Hillel at the University of Texas in Austin.
Shalom, BBYO. Can I hear ya? That's what I'm talking about. And a special shout out, of course, to my home region, Lone Star region. It's truly an honor to be here with you. To be with more than 4,000 of our Jewish community's top educators, professionals, philanthropists, and most importantly, you, our top teen leaders of the world here in Baltimore. Much has changed since my time in BBYO. It has been, believe it or not, 18 years since I completed my term as Grand Aleph Gadol. I remember standing with my peers at one time and hearing the words, "It starts with us." Listen carefully, guys. Shh. It starts with us. We all heard that calling in different ways. But for me, it was realizing my ultimate calling to become a rabbi, a teacher of the Jewish tradition and guide for my people. And I thank BBYO every day for inspiring me to find my true passion in life. I can truly say I would not be leading a flagship Hillel program at the University of Texas in Austin without my time in B'nai B'rith Youth Organization. Quite frankly, we live today in much more difficult and complicated times than when I was your age. With rising anti-Semitism, growing anti-Israel movements on our campuses and around the world and in our local communities, growing disparity in this country, climate change, and ongoing challenges with terror, it sometimes feels a little suffocating, as if we have run out of solutions to fix what might seem to be a very broken world. But in times of trouble, we turn back to our tradition for guidance and support. And we turn to an important episode in our Torah narrative. This is not the first time that our people have faced a serious challenge to our existence. After unwillingly freeing the Israelite people from slavery, Pharaoh decides to chase after our people. You remember this episode. The Israelite community had reached what many had thought was a dead end at the Sea of Reeds. Most began to panic. But in the wake of the storm, one Israelite, Nachshon, decides to take a leap of faith to step forward into the water. He continued to walk into the water, believing that by taking the first step, God would surely show the rest of the way. Nachshon continued to walk into the water until the water reached his mouth. and began to even gargle the water, could barely breathe. It was suffocating. But at that moment, as he cried out, Mi chamocha Adonai, who is like you, Adonai? The water began to split. And we know the rest of the story. Nachshon heard the words, it starts with us. God could not do this for the Israelites alone. They had to take the first step towards solving the problems of their time. And not too much later, God makes a covenant with our people to follow God's laws, to be a light unto the nations. And so it began. In every generation, we must say it with me, it starts with us. And so I ask you tonight, will you stand up right now? Join arms with your fellow Sister B'nai B'rith girls and Brother Olives and your fellow teens and adults in this room. And will you begin to start to tackle today's problems? It starts with us to remind the world that we will not stand idly by while the world faces increased anti-Semitism, while Israel is held to a double standard, while disparity grows between countries and between peoples, and while the world continues to feel more and more broken. Say it with me, it starts with us. It starts with us to be like Nachshon, to believe that we can fix the world's problems no matter how overwhelming the odds. And just over 18 years ago, I stood with only, and at the time it felt like a massive crowd of 500 of your peers, at the time of my peers, I should say, believing that we could make a difference in the world. And today I stand with you, over 4,000 proud Jewish men and women. Let us take the first steps together toward finding the path toward a better future. And let us in this generation find a way to redeem all enslaved individuals and peoples in this world. Just as we once crossed that sea, the Red Sea, singing and rejoicing in our freedom from slavery, we always prayed that we would see the day when we march together as one people in this world. As we join hands in following God's way, say it with me, it starts with us. And so I conclude with this prayer as we join arms together. Join with your fellow Brother Olives and Sister B'nai B'rith girls and those in the back of this room together. I conclude with this prayer. May our work together here, this international convention, inspire us to take the first step toward the redemption of our people and the redemption of the world. And may we all sing together. May we all march together and rejoin toward that final redemption, the redemption of this world and the redemption of all peoples. And let us say, Amen. Let us say.
It is now our honor to introduce to you the people who made this incredible moment possible.
All that you will experience in Baltimore comes from the imagination and hard work that our two international convention coordinators put forth to build this historic event.
Hailing from Exodus AZA 2260 of the Nassau-Suffolk region, your 91st Grand Olive Sagan, Cole Pergament.
number 40 of Mid-America Region, Kansas City Council, your 71st International Siganit, Ellie Bodker.
When we gathered at IC last year to celebrate our movement, we were inspired. We joined with our friends from many different Jewish youth movements to affirm that the future belongs to all of us.
We were motivated by our responsibility to move forward together. We were confident that our people would be made stronger by our working together.
We shared our aspirations across geographies and generations and looked ahead toward every chance that we have to make a change, leave a legacy, inspire a soul, and save a life.
What we learned together was that for any of these opportunities to take shape and have a lasting impact, it would be up to us. We want to acknowledge and welcome all of the leaders of our partner youth movements joining us here tonight: NCSY, NIFTY, USY, and Young Judea.
Our theme for IC this year, It Starts With Us, isn't one that merely speaks to this moment in this room.
Our theme intends to show the world who we are and where we want to go, and to tell them we know how to get there.
For 92 years, AZA and BBG have been shaping the Jewish future. Almost every important position of leadership in the Jewish community has been held at one point or another by someone whose leadership experience began in BBYO.
One thing is for sure, all through history, there has been one great truth. Every great leader was once a teen.
And that's why it starts with us.
That's BBYO's power. For almost a century, we've been uniting and training Jewish teens, regardless of denomination, affiliation, or nationality. We have made the Jewish people stronger, more whole, more complete.
This year we declare, as we have and we will each and every year, that we remain committed to a vibrant Jewish future that is inspiring and meaningful to every Jew, anywhere and everywhere.
What we discover here prepares us to educate others.
How we lead here inspires our actions at home.
What we stand for here reflects our commitment to our own communities year-round.
Everything starts with us.
And this is the best place to start. As Sam Bieber and Anita Perlman instilled in us generations ago, we are never too many, never too strong.
And we couldn't be more proud to stand alongside each and every one of you as we build out this future together.
We also want to acknowledge the thousands of people joining us tonight via live streams in JCCs, synagogues, the BBYO families, and our brothers and sisters gathered in chapter meetings and living rooms across the globe. Thank you for being a part of this special moment with us.
It is our honor to welcome you all to BBYO International Convention 2016!
Our hope is that you will experience IC to the fullest so that you can leave here motivated, prepared, and ready to share the gift of AZA and BBG with as many Jewish teens around the world as we can. Not for the sake of AZA and BBG, but because all Jewish teens deserve the very best our community has to offer.
And of course, we're going to have a ridiculous amount of fun while we're doing it. AZA and BBG, are you ready for the weekend of your lives? Who's going home with AZA's Max F. Bear Spirit Gavel?
BBGs are ready to win the Anita Perlman Spirit Cup.
Alice of the Wisconsin region, please present me with the Spirit Gavel.
And can the B'nai B'rith girls of North Florida region please present me with the Spirit Cup?
Each year, we have the honor of receiving an AZA and BBG IC call to action from two distinguished alumni who embody the values and spirit of BBYO.
Before inviting them up for this honor, we would like to invite to the stage all of the former international board members who are with us here tonight. This moment is important to us, and we are proud of the opportunity and the ability to look back on all of those who have brought us here to this moment and hear a few words of their wisdom as we continue to forge our own paths.
Offering the AZA charge, I am honored to introduce Mr. Ira Lippman. Mr. Lippman joined AZA on March 14, 1954 in Little Rock, Arkansas, and served as a leader of the Cotton States region. In 1986, he was awarded the Sam Bieber Distinguished Alumnus Award, which he accepted at International Convention back when it was held during the summer at Perlman Camp. Mr. Lippman served as the International Human Relations Chair during his time in BBYO. Mr. Lippman's teen years were marked by his role in the desegregation of Central High School in Little Rock, Arkansas, where he reported nationally from inside the school on the activities taking place as the Little Rock Nine attended class.
And for BBG, Esti Portnoy will provide us with our own call to action. Mrs. Portnoy joined BBG as a member of Allegheny Region, now Keystone Mountain, where she held a variety of chapter and regional leadership positions. Additionally, she is the first alumna of BBYO to chair our International Board of Directors following BBYO's independence from B'nai B'rith.
Are you pumped up? I love AZA and BBYO because I was born and lived in Little Rock, Arkansas. And I had a great need to be with other Jewish youth during those formative teenage years. I took advantage of that opportunity by attending every Cotton States regional convention, district convention, and for 4 years, every international convention. And by participating in activities, all of which broadened our understanding of the world's needs, learning about the world's needs and our country's needs was an important lesson that BBYO taught. I remember sitting where you are now and listening to the leadership of AZA and BBG and their desires to be the best leaders ever. And so may it be with you. The people sitting next to you today may well become some of the most important people in your lives for the next 5 or 6 decades or more. Dreams can come true. Your dreams can come true, but not crossing your fingers and hoping. It takes hard work, dedication, sacrifice, courage, a hunger for accomplishment, and an absolute refusal to quit and accept rejection. And you must believe in yourself. But you must also believe in your fellow men and women. If your pursuit is only for yourself, then you will have to be satisfied with self-applause and self-congratulation. The solitary person pursuing his or her ends may be full of fury and sound and a lot of emotion. Fun to watch for a while, but ultimately boring, because it is motion without meaning, intensity without intelligence, pursuit without purpose. BBYO is at the heart of this commitment, as it has been for me and countless others, so it will be for you. Here is your call to action. Make BBYO a great experience for yourself. Add your voice and energy to enhance the BBYO experience all of you share. Remember what Hillel asked, if I am not for myself, who will be for me? If I am only for myself, what am I? If not now, when? Let us go forth into the world to show all that we practice the principles of patriotism and Judaism. Thank you very much, and may God bless you.
Ira, thank you. Thank you so much for sharing the pride that you have for AZA. You are a true role model for our AZA and BBG teens present today. Your commitment to community, your business success, your philanthropy, and your activism, you're a hero. Thank you so much, Ira. So I am not here to tell you that I'm a very proud alum of Pittsburgh, Keystone Mountain region. Now, and I'm not here to tell you that I married my BBYO sweetheart. And I am certainly not here to tell you that I'm the mother of 2 very attractive sons from NRE. No. I am here to talk to the B'nai B'rith girls. Where are my sisters? During my 4 years as chair of the board of directors for BBYO, I was so proud of all the accomplishments that BBGs did. You raised money to support the early detection of breast cancer. You took on the issue of bullying. And last year, you worked with fellow alum Sheryl Sandberg to disassociate the term bossy as a term we describe women. In fact, for that campaign, you demanded that women be referred to as bold, not bossy. I still have the t-shirt. And listen, I work in the world of sports. I work with a lot of men, very tall men, somewhat bossy. But every day, what I learned in BBG about leadership, about influence, about decision making, and believing in myself, that is what I've learned most importantly, but of course, I learned to be bold. As you address this year's IC theme of It Starts With Us, I encourage you to do so boldly. Starting somewhere is never easy. It takes courage, it takes a plan, it takes teamwork. All of the things you learn every day in your BBG chapters, your regions, and at summer programs. And now at this international convention, it starts with you. My charge to you, BBGs, is to move forward boldly, inspired by the knowledge that you have a network of 10,000 B'nai B'rith girls, sisters all over the world to call upon as partners, friends, and especially sisters. Know also that there are tens of thousands of alumni who are here and around the world who are here to provide support and guidance for you. Together, yes, we are the bold women of BBG, and indeed, it begins with us. Have a great convention.
Now we turn and look forward to our own work, and our convention this weekend would not have been possible without the work of the Olives and BBGs of the IC Steering Committee. Your peers worked tirelessly to create most of what you'll see, do, and learn here.
Without further ado, allow us to introduce your 2016 Steering Committee and your International Board. We're doing fucking awesome. This is
as we often quote, every great leader was once a teen.
Each year, to show our respect to our brothers and sisters who are alumni of our movement, we honor them with an AZA and BBG Alumni of the Year award. This year, we are proud to present this award to two very special individuals. First, to our BBG Alumna of the Year.
It is my honor to recognize Karen Lerner from Houston, Texas as our 2016 Anita Perlman Distinguished Alumna of the Year. Over the last 8 years, Karen has played the key role in establishing the Friends and Alumni Network in Lone Star region. Her tireless work locally raised more than $400,000 during that time span. Her success led her to take on the chairmanship of the FAN program nationally, where she works with alumni in other regions to support local BBYO programs. Please join me in celebrating Karen Lerner.
This is truly an event extraordinaire, and I am thrilled and humbled to be on stage with Jeffrey to express my appreciation and total awe of this moment. A record-setting gathering like this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience, and I hope you all will soak up every bit of the energy, learning, friendships, Jewish meaning, and history that you are making happen. In the late 1970s, when I was Texoma Regional Nicaea, conventions and meetings were not on this grand scale or utilizing technology now at our fingertips. What was the same was the depth of our connections and identity that fueled our Jewishness and the genuine care about one another. Today, fantastic and unbelievably thoughtful Jewish teens are the reason I'm inspired day in and day out. You teens are committed, smart, and community-oriented, and I enjoy watching countless examples of accomplishment and growth in each of you. Shout out to Solomon BBG and Feenberg Rubin AZA from Tulsa, Oklahoma, who continue a great legacy. This is where my BBYO roots began. Shout out to Lone Star BBG and AZA and the hundreds of Texas teens who are remarkable. You're guided by the team of Jillian and Sarah, who are my inspiring leaders in our important regional BBYO effort each week. You are the ones who light my BBYO fire and keep my passion burning. Shout out to Emma Barnes from St. Louis and Joshua Allen from Columbus, who make my heart leap just because I know you're here building your networks to be leaders of our Jewish futures, and I know your moms. To my partner in the Friends and Alumni Network, Nelson Migdal, you are truly the wise prophet of FAN and a guiding light. It's amazing to work by your side. Thank you to Judith Feiner-Friedman for being the visionary behind FAN and creating BBYO Jobs of Joy for us. Thank you to my supportive and loving family, Seth, Meredith, and Morgan, who are all Houston BBYO alums. Let's continue building our mission of teen engagement and know I'm right along with you every step of the way as we spread BBYO across the globe. Thank you for this great honor, but most of all, for continuing to give us parents, alumni, and supporters so many reasons to be proud.
And now, it is my distinct pleasure to introduce you to Jeffrey Kalinsky from Charleston, South Carolina. A successful fashion industry leader, Jeffrey is now a vice president of Nordstrom. In 2002, he established Jeffrey Fashion Cares, a leading fashion lifestyle philanthropy event that has raised more than $5 million for respected charity organizations supporting LGBT civil rights, HIV prevention and research, and education for LGBT youth. Please join me in welcoming our 2016 Sam Bieber Distinguished Alumnus of the Year, Jeffrey Kalinsky.
Hey there, thank you. I've got start just with some shout outs to Charleston AZA 143, to Dixie Council, and to Southern Region. So I'm a little nervous, so I've got to read what it is I want to say. I am so honored to be here. BBYO meant the world to me. It was my salvation in my high school years. It gave me all the nurturing that I always hear that a lot of people get at their high school, but I did not. I was not an athlete. I was called a fag at my school. I wasn't well liked, but in BBYO, I found acceptance. I found acceptance and I found a place. Wait. In 8th grade at my school, I was molested by a teacher. It was a confusing and painful time. I eventually turned to drugs and alcohol to ease the pain. In my 20s, I started to find success in my professional life, drawing on lots of things I learned in BBYO. In my 30s, I helped to put the teacher that molested over 100 kids and myself in jail. At the age of 39, I got sober, and at 53, I am proud to say I've been sober for 15 years. That the worst is definitely behind me. That if you are having difficulties now, it will get better. You will find success. You will find a place. You will find understanding. I have never loved anything as much as I loved BBYO. Not high school, not college. I thank you for this honor, and I thank you for accepting me. Without the acceptance I found in BBYO, I might not be where I am today. Thank you.
I wanted to give a quick hello to BBYO delegates and welcome you to the 2016 International Convention in Baltimore. This year is the 90th anniversary of BBYO in Canada, and it's an organization with a tremendous history in Canada and abroad. At the International Convention, Jewish youth from around the world come together to discuss leadership and global change. Events like this one present an amazing opportunity for you to celebrate your Jewish identity, to learn from one another, and to make your voices heard. This year's theme, It Starts With Us, encourages young Jewish people like all of you to step up and to make real, positive impacts within your communities. C'est le moment pour les jeunes de s'engager et de s'impliquer dans le monde qui les entoure. Your aspirations, energy, and realization that diversity is a strength, not a weakness, make your voices all the more important. I congratulate each and every one of you for your commitment and dedication, and I know that you bring great nachas to your families and your community. You are the leaders of today. Be bold, be brave, and be heard.
90 years ago, AZA leapt forward, fulfilling the vision that Sam Bieber, our founder, had issued just 2 years earlier, to be an international order that would span the globe, including the totality of the Jewish people and know no borders.
90 years ago, BBYO traveled north and launched its first chapter outside the United States with First International AZA number 31 in Calgary, Canada, which later, as it grew, became home to the Northwest Canada region.
First International AZA, let's hear you!
We are thrilled that to this day, our first chapter beyond the United States remains vibrant and is with us in this room tonight.
This anniversary for BBYO in Canada marks a new era forward filled with growth, depth, and success for Jewish teens in one of the world's largest Jewish communities. And as we reflect on the achievements and potential of BBYO in Canada, we celebrate the 90th anniversary of our movement's full potential being realized, that there would be no limits to the lifelong impact of AZA, BBG, and BBYO on Jewish teens.
Tonight, we have two big announcements we are excited to reveal about the future of our movement's expansion. First, we've asked our friend Charlie Halleck of Northern Region East Baltimore Council to share some remarks. We'll step this way.
Good evening, BBYO. I said good evening, BBYO. I'm inspired to be a part of something this powerful, this exciting, and that is so much bigger than me. I understand that last decade has been a big turning point for BBYO. As evidenced by the enthusiasm and power of all you here tonight, after some tough times, AZA and BBG roared back to life across North America. BBYO's family has a rich history. Our first chapter outside North America, Carmel, was established in 1936 in Sofia, Bulgaria. Then on to Leeds, England, and what was Tel Aviv, Palestine at the time. We just kept growing across Europe, Central America, South America, Africa, Australia, and Asia. We even had thriving chapters in Cairo, Beirut, and Damascus. And during World War II, we had a vibrant network in Shanghai, China, filled with Jewish teens fleeing Nazi Germany. For most of our 9 decades, BBYO has served as the foundation and training ground for Jewish leadership worldwide. Over time, our international network ebbed and flowed based on world events, research availability, and the dynamics of diaspora Jewry. This all changed 10 years ago. At our 2006 International Convention, delegates voted to allocate the International Service Fund, ISF, AZA and BBG's philanthropy, to an organization called the American Jewish Joint Distribution Committee, the JDC. While BBYO and JDC had been working together in countries around the world for a long time, this changed the way we collaborated in big ways. The JDC is the world's largest leading Jewish humanitarian assistance organization, impacting millions of lives, Jewish and non-Jewish, in more than 70 countries. The JDC responds to global emergencies and supports populations in crisis. They bring Jewish activities and celebrations to communities with few Jewish leadership resources. Over the last 10 years, we, the teens of BBYO, have raised more than $500,000. $500,000 for the JDC, its programs, and its affiliates. Thanks to BBYO's support, along with generous contributions from the Schusterman, William Davidson, and Myers Foundations. We are partnering together to build BBYO's chapters and affiliates worldwide. The JDC is leveraging its global infrastructure as we share our teen leadership model and international teen community. JDC is an organization that has made me proud to be a Jew. They save lives, care for those in need, and provide a Jewish connection for people who have no easy way to connect. This is particularly meaningful to me because my grandfather, Jonathan Kolker, served as president of the JDC in the 1990s. Tonight, he is here along with JDC's global leadership. Please join me in welcoming my grandfather and our good friends at the JDC to the stage. All right. There are a total of 150 international teens and staff in this room tonight because of this partnership and support. Many of these international communities will soon be supported by BBYO alumni. They will be serving as JDC BBYO Jewish Service Corps Fellows as part of the JDC Entwine program. I'm now excited to share with you some of the communities that will join us, the BBYO family, next year. Belarus, Chile, China, the Czech Republic, India, Moldova, Morocco, Norway, Russia, and Sweden. And to deepen our solidarity and impact, we will significantly expand our efforts across France and Ukraine. Today, BBYO has programs and partners in 37 countries, but by this time next year, BBYO will have impacted 46 Jewish communities worldwide. To our friends at the JDC, on behalf of BBYO's International Convention delegates and the 83,000 teens ready to embrace our new friends, we are grateful for your partnership and leadership. We look forward to continuing our amazing work together. Thank you.
And what would a global Jewish teen movement be without a strong connection, deep friendships, and a home in the state of Israel? While BBYO flourished in Israel for more than 50 years, we haven't had official roots in the Jewish state for some time. Israel's Jews and diaspora Jewry need each other and are made stronger by one another.
A few years ago, we began exploring a new relationship with Maccabi Tzair, one of Israel's oldest and most vibrant youth movements. Maccabi Tzair is the teen division of the Maccabi World Union, the agency behind the International Maccabi Games, the world's third largest sports tournament. The Maccabi World Union coordinates programming for Jewish athletes and is a leader in Zionist education, Jewish education, and building strong ties between Jews and Eretz Yisrael.
Inspired by shared values this past summer, BBYO International and Maccabi World Union formalized a long-term agreement to work together and move the international Jewish teen community forward.
While Maccabi Tzayer has been a part of our family for a few years, tonight we are able to fully recognize the Maccabi World Union's Maccabi Tzayer movement as our official sister movement in the State of Israel. Please join us in welcoming the leadership of the Maccabi World Union to the stage.
We are honored to have you here with us tonight, to have your leaders serve as our shlichim at our summer camps, to have your staff introduce us to Israel, to meet and explore Israel with you, and to share experiences virtually, simultaneously, and in solidarity, to take risks with you, including the recent launch of the first BBYO Maccabi Tzayer BBG chapter in Tel Aviv. And as we look to the future, we look forward to joining you in Israel next summer in 2017 when the International Maccabiah Games return to Jerusalem.
Feel at home with us here as we do when we are in Israel with you. May we go from strength to strength together, and may we always be able to celebrate our ancient proclamation of Am Yisrael Chai, together as family.
Page 17.
It's an inspiring time to be a part of BBYO. Each time we gather, we celebrate how our movement is putting down new roots in communities across North America and around the world. We are so lucky to have the gift of sharing AZA and BBG with more and more teens each day.
And every year at IC, we get to celebrate our order's breadth and depth, welcoming each of your delegations into our house for the week. It's time to get this party started. Let's begin the 2016 IC roll call.
Just move over, don't move.
Leading the way of our chapters, regions, councils, and countries, please welcome the 91st Grand Board of the Aleph Zadik Aleph.
And the 71st International Board of the B'nai B'rith Girls.
We are proud to stand with our brothers and sisters from around the world with unconditional support. Their commitment to their Judaism is inspiring, and we are honored to have them with us tonight.
Representing our members worldwide, we proudly present to you tonight's international delegations.
Celebrating its 90th anniversary this year, Argentina.
Get off the stage! Oh my God!
You have to do it.
For the very first time, home to a new chapter this year, Belarus!
Celebrating its 20th anniversary this year with its largest IC delegation ever, Bulgaria.
Join us in welcoming Croatia.
For the very first time, home to a new chapter this year and symbolizing the dawn of a new era, Cuba!
For the very first time, also home to a new chapter this year, Denmark. Guys.
Go, downstairs. Estonia.
We proudly present to you Estonia.
Go.
For the very first time, also home to a new chapter this year, Finland!
You're good. It wasn't that. It is our honor to express our love and unwavering commitment to France.
Join us in welcoming Georgia.
What are they doing?
After nearly 20 years, we welcome its return to the BBYO family, Germany!
No. Oh my God. Time to go.
Get off the stage!
Guys.
No, you gotta go. Stop dancing. They're drunk.
You guys. You guys got the stairs right there.
Hungry now?
For the very first time in one of our fastest growing chapters in all of Europe, Hungary.
We present to you Latvia.
Join us in welcoming Lithuania!
We proudly welcome Macedonia.
For the very first time, home to a new chapter this year, Moldova.
Go.
After nearly 25 years, we welcome its return to the BBYO family, Russia!
Please welcome another of our fastest growing chapters in all of Europe, Serbia.
That way, dude, that way.
We proudly welcome the recently chartered Slovakia.
Guys.
I'm in Turkey.
Yeah, Turkey.
With a record-setting delegation, please welcome
It is our honor to share our pride and solidarity with Ukraine.
Celebrating its 75th anniversary, the United Kingdom and Ireland.
With a record-setting delegation, please welcome Uruguay!
All right, now you guys get off. Hey, guys, exit over there. Right there. Exit, guys, you guys got to leave. Yes. And now, join us in celebrating AZA and BBG's strength across the United States and Canada as we begin our North American roll call. Wait.
Big Apple region!
Central Region West!
Connecticut Valley region.
Cotton States region!
Eastern Canada region!
Eastern Region North Carolina Council.
Eastern Region Virginia Council!
Guys.
Evergreen region!
Gold Coast region.
Can you scooch a little bit?
Yep.
Great Midwest region!
Greater Jersey Hudson River Region Central Council!
Greater New Jersey Hudson River Region Northern Council.
Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio region.
Keystone Mountain region.
Lake Ontario. Lake Ontario region.
Liberty region.
Lone Star region.
Manhattan region.
Miami region.
Michigan region.
Mid-America region, Kansas City Council.
Mid-America region, North Star Council.
Mid-America region, Omaha Council.
Mid-America region, St. Louis Council.
Mountain region.
Nassau Suffolk region.
New England region.
North Florida region.
North Texas, Oklahoma region.
Northern region, East Baltimore Council.
Northern region, East DC Council.
Northern region, East Northern Virginia Council.
Northwest Canada region.
The Ohio Northern region.
Pacific Western region.
Don't worry. Red River region.
Rocky Mountain region.
South Jersey region.
Southern region, Atlanta Council.
Southern region, Dixie Council.
Westchester region.
Wisconsin region.
Brother Olives and Sister B'nai B'rith girls, please join us as we now embrace our brothers and sisters in the eternal homeland of the Jewish people. We are honored to welcome our brothers and sisters from Israel.
Send warm greetings from Jerusalem to all of you in Baltimore at BBYO's 2016 International Convention. You have a very important organization and you should be proud of it. It's one of the biggest organizations in the Jewish world that allows teens, youngsters from around the world, more than 83,000, to feel close to the Jewish people. This happens in 40 countries involved in BBYO activities. So this is the largest pluralistic Jewish teen movement in the world. And over the years, it's worked hard to connect countless Jews to their roots, to take pride in their unique Jewish heritage, and to be part of the Jewish people. That's really what I want you all to be proud of, the fact that you are Jews, that you are part of a people, and that you are shaping the Jewish future for all of you, for all of us, and for generations to come. Thank you. Good luck.
We have so much to celebrate as a movement, as a family.
The year that has transpired since we gathered together in Atlanta last February has been filled with achievements, triumphs, and successes for our order, for our community, and for the world at large.
And the last year has also tested us, challenged us, and shaped us with the passing of moments that we will all remember forever.
Whether we were together in basements, backyards, on planes, in synagogues or JCCs, in hotel ballrooms, on mountain ridges in Israel, or the large quad at Perlman Camp, we grew a lot this year.
We discovered friendships and meaning, laughter and inspiration, and found ourselves here, no matter where we were at any one time. As long as we were with each other, we could simply and freely be us and set our course towards starting big things together.
Let's take a last look back at us over the previous year as we transition into this new week and our new start together.
see you in Baltimore!
Watch me, Nene. Can you do it? Now watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, okay. Ooh, okay. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, watch me. Watch me. Ooh, okay. Now I mean you. Now I mean Superman. Okay. Now I mean you. Now I mean Superman.
The second reason is that we eat bitter herbs to remind us of the cruel way the Jews were punished in Egypt. Sounds pretty bad, but not as bad as my brother Ethan got punished for grinding at his BBYO dance.
The Royals, 2015 World Champions.
Live long and prosper. Sentimental children forever whining about how bitterly unfair your lives have been. Well, it may have escaped your notice, but life isn't fair. Your blessed father knew that.
I remember the first time we were going to have Mom on the show, and I called her and I said, Mom, we would like you to be on my show. And Mom said, you have a show?
Welcome to The Late Show. I'm your host, Stephen Colbert, and I am pumped tonight, my friends.
So I say to you tonight, friends, the best defense against bull is vigilance. So if you smell something, say something.
I rise today to inform you that I will resign as Speaker of the House effective upon the election of my successor. As America and Israel, we share a common destiny, the destiny of promised lands that cherish freedom and offer hope.
From Einstein to Brandeis, from Jonas Salk to Betty Friedan, American Jews have made contributions to this country that have shaped it every aspect. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me.
Police have now confirmed at least 4 attacks in the city of Paris.
All across the world, at this very moment, there are young people coming to terms with being transgender.
People should be treated equally, regardless of who they are or who they love.